Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky and we're here with some more look at my sketchbook. I want to take this opportunity to tell you that on the first week we will have episodes 1 and 2 out. This is just a flower pot I drew. This is a very small bouquet of flowers. Anyway, so we're going to get into this. I'm going to start with the first one. My camera actually stopped recording, so that's what happened. Here was what I showed you last week in my sketchbook. Here is something else I drew, which is terrible. And then I started to get better. I drew Carachon and Pikachu because I was frustrated. And then I drew the bouquet of flowers. So we're back to where we started. I made a copy of the Yorkie that I drew in my iPad here because I wanted to see if I could do it again, and I think I did alright. And then I tried to draw this eraser here. Let me reach for it. This eraser here. Not terrible. I didn't have all the colors I needed, but not that bad. And then I drew this girl, which is based on a tutorial by Crilley. I'll have that linked in the description below if you want to try it. I don't think it's terrible, but the proportions are still a little off and my lines are shaky. So that's the problems I had with that. This one I think I did a lot better on. I'm not exactly sure with what that I did better on, but I like the hair glint and I like the curls. This is also from, the curls are actually a tutorial from Crilley. I didn't follow it exactly because I just liked the way I did it better. So I'm not an artist, so maybe I should have followed the tutorial. Let me know in the comments section. I'm pretty proud of this picture actually. And then we have this one. This is also another hair tutorial by Crilley, the long hair tutorial. I don't know, I kind of like the way her hair is, and her eye, this eye is smaller than that eye, and I noticed that, and I got really frustrated. And then I have this one, who kind of looks like that lady from Undertale. I don't know what's wrong with her face or her cheekbones, and then I drew her in a house, in a picture window, so that's what happened. And then I decided to draw a picture that accentuated all the things I hated about my work in one picture. So I always have this problem where my heads are elongated, so I did that, and then I made the eyes really far apart because that's a problem I had, and then one eye is smaller than the other, also a problem I have, and I drew her with spaghetti arms because I can't draw arms. So I just drew one picture that made me really frustrated with my art. I wanted to have a picture that accentuated all the bad things I think is bad with my art. So that's that picture there. I like her hair, but other than that, she's a monster. This was a tutorial by Crilley. Again, I was watching a lot of him this week. And her arm is supposed to be behind her, but you can't really see it. And he drew clothes on her, and I just kind of drew her in a leotard. And I don't know why her face is sideways, but it is. This is going to be the new banner for this channel, Learning to Draw Weekly. So I just drew that and colored it in and then posted it on the channel. I got really frustrated with this face, and you can see up here where my face is always slanted. I don't know why she's slanted this way. And I mean, it's a nice face. This eye is still a little bit smaller. I can't get the proportions completely right, but it's slanted slightly, and that, I don't know, that bothers me. Oh! This is the horror, guys. This is possibly the most ugliest thing I have ever drawn in my life. But here you go. It's so ugly, isn't it? It's so ugly. Ugliest woman in the world. I was really frustrated with it. I actually wanted to rip it up and burn it, but I figured this is a big mistake I made and I wanted to show it on the channel because this is all about learning. Together. Don't do that. Don't do whatever that was. This is Canada Dry. I went back to things. I'm much better at things than people, so when I get frustrated, I tend to draw objects. So there you go with that. I was trying to draw hands. I'm actually partial to that hand in particular. That one's alright. You know, these hands are weird. That one's pretty good. I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be an arm with a hand, but it just kind of looks scary. So that's that. And then I started drawing frustration items because, like I said, when I get frustrated, I draw items. I drew a lamp, a little stool with a weird leg, and then a purse. And then I drew my Yorkie again, but in a slightly upper kind of person figure for some reason. And then I decided to play with shadows. So this is a lamp, obviously, and I was trying to get the shadows to show that the lamp was on and it was all dark behind it. It didn't turn out great, but I'm not horrified with it. It's not horrible, you know? And then I was watching someone play Resident Evil, the demo, I think Resident Evil 7, and I decided to try to draw the hallway in a mirrored way. I don't know what's up with this door. There's the lamp again. I guess that was practice for this. I had to draw creepy over it because it just wasn't creepy enough for me. It's not, like I said, it's not horrible, and I moved the pencil lead around a little bit to try and get it look more shadowy, and I think that turned out well. For me. Anyway, so this one, I gotta flip the notebook over. There are, I think that this is it. This is the last in this. But this is kind of like a tunnel in a forest, kind of like Spirited Away. So that's where I got that idea. And then I neglected to show you guys a couple things in episode 1 that I really liked on my iPad. So let me get that out. I said in the original episode that I had things from Adobe Sketch and Adobe Draw. I only showed you the stuff in Adobe Sketch. So just give me a second here. Okay. See if I can position this so that it's not as bright as the sun. Let me pull this up. That's better. It's still going to be a little glinty because the light's right above me. So, alright. So this is just like the base work of a head. This is a cat I'm rather fond of. I don't really know its name, but it's a human cat. It's a cat that can walk and speak and stuff. And I've been drawing that cat for years, and I have no idea why. This is also another face. I think she kind of looks like a creepy ghost girl, and I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know what I was doing here. No idea. And then this girl kind of looks like Yumiko from Code Lyoko, if you guys have ever seen that. It wasn't modeled after her. I hadn't seen that show in forever, and when I drew it, I was like, wow, that reminds me of her. So, that happened. It wasn't even intentional. Do I have anything else? I have some base. I was watching a guy on Adobe Twitch, and he kind of did base, like a cage for a body, and that's kind of what it turned out to be. So, not, you know, just basic stuff. And then I drew some latitude and longitude. You guys remember that for math? I don't know why. And then I drew like a house building thing this way. So that's you know, I'm progressing, guys. I'm progressing pretty well. You know, I'm not horrified by it, but it's not great. But I'm working really hard. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any more different tutorials or any other people on YouTube I should check out, let me know. I'm going to continue to draw. I think I had about 20 or so pictures today. So every week I'll have about that. I'm really happy if you guys enjoy this channel. And I will see you guys next week on Friday for more Learning to Draw Weekly. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. If you guys want to check out my other channel, where I play Overwatch and do gaming things and be generally silly and talky and kind of annoying, actually, you can follow me. In the link, there is another channel, and that is the alternate channel I use. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.